Okay, so hey guys, I know I haven't really been uploading I haven't really been uploading too much at all. But I do want to keep some type of consistency on this channel. So I do want to start filming more. It's just that you're probably not gonna like the videos that I start posting because I'm boring. Like, I'm super boring. But I do want to keep some type of consistency on this channel. So whatever, let's talk about some updates of what I've been doing in my life lately. I left you guys off where I was kind of dealing with a crash out, and I just was feeling very frantic, very stressed, very overwhelmed. I am doing decent now. I'm doing okay. I'm not crashing. I'm not actively in a crash out like I was. Okay? Because I don't like that. I don't like crashing out. Like, I really don't. And I remember at the time when I was crashing out, I was like, I don't like to live like this. Like, I just want to feel normal again and just get back to my routines and whatever. So, I was doing like DoorDash and stuff like that at the time. The thing is, I only do DoorDash if I need quick money. I don't love doing DoorDash. You're not going to see me do DoorDash full time. It's only just one of my side hustles. And even then, it's the least one that I do because I just got my car, and it is an older car with miles on it, and I love my car, but I don't want to like run it down by just using it to make money from DoorDash and stuff. Second of all, I have to go downtown is really not that far from me. It's really like a 20-minute drive, maybe 25 minutes away, not including traffic. So traffic might add 5 more minutes. I don't know, but I'm just saying DoorDash, like, I only really do DoorDash if I'm in an active crash out and I'm like, I need money right now. And I only really be making like $20. But I only do like 2 or 3 orders. There's so many other dashers in that area that competition is crazy, and it's hard to really like get a lot of orders. So there's just so many reasons why I just don't love to do DoorDash too much. I'll do it a little bit, but I have other side hustles that I try to do. So yeah. Number 2, my relationship with my mom is decent. I just try to stay out the way the best I can. I try to keep the peace the best that I can. My mindset at the time was just like, I can't stand being here and da 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 da. I have leveled out a little bit. I still don't enjoy being here, but at the same time, like, I really had a moment with myself where I was like, just swallow it and just walk on eggshells and just continue to, be here, because I think reality kind of like slapped me in the face a lot because I went around town looking for affordable housing, subsidized housing, anything I could find, and just was not. I've done as much research as I possibly can. I've talked about this before. Section 8, there's a wait list. HUD seems like it doesn't even exist. And if it does, it's just affordable housing, and affordable housing is paying $1,300 a month. I can't afford that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like really sitting here like, at the time I was like, let me try to move out, but I can't afford $1,300 a month. I probably could, if I'm being honest with you. I probably could if I really bust my butt with it. It's kind of the thing, like, you make a way out of no way. I definitely would probably be doing DoorDash a lot more, but I just don't want to put myself and my kids in a situation where I'm moving out and I'm just like not stable whatsoever. And I'm like, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to pay rent. So That's why I was just like, let me just stay here for now, for now. Not talking about long term, not talking about, I'm still moving out this year. You know what I'm saying? It's still going to happen, but I'm going to just get my money up first. So I'm kind of just swallowing it with my family and just doing everything that they need me to do. No hesitation, just trying my best to stay out the way. Right now, my mom is not home, so that is why I'm able to have a peace right now. And Adam is asleep, so. Okay, what else do I want to talk about? You know, baby daddy finally got a good job. My children's father. That affects my life as well because he also didn't have a job for I don't want to say a long time, but for a minute, he was also without a job. And I felt like the heavy weight was on me for so long. But at the time, I felt like it's okay, I can handle it because I was working and all of these things, blah, 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 blah. So he just got a really good job. So he's talking about how he wants to get a house and this and that. I don't think it's anything immediate, but I do know that it may be sometime this year. So I kind of thought to myself, maybe, because in his mind, we're together, and in his mind, we are planning to move out. And I'm not fully opposed to that. I don't want to close that door, to be honest with you. I don't really, and I've expressed this to him. Like, I'm not saying like, oh, this is how I feel and he doesn't get the picture. No, I've expressed to him, like, I've been in single mode. I've been doing me, and I've just been focusing on me and the kids. I'm not, you know. Second of all, I was like, I'm planning on moving out, but, you know, so he kind of knows that I am willing to do my own thing. However, I think that if we can come together and get a place, then that's kind of me being a little bit desperate though, because I know in my heart that I kind of don't really want to do that. I'd really just rather have my own place, which kind of brings me to the next thing that I wanted to talk about. I've been really laying low and I really haven't been doing too much lately. Actually, I finalized a few of the projects that I needed to do, and I'm waiting on payments from some of the side hustle projects that I've been doing. But I don't really love to talk about this because I feel like when I talk about it, I'm like jinxing myself. But I have been really mainly focusing on day trading. That is the main focus. I'm not gonna lie to you. My main focus right now has been day trading. I have been doing pretty good. And like I said, I don't really want to say anything because I just now put myself in a good position, and I just don't want to, you know, I don't want to say like I'm doing good and then like tomorrow like I lose everything and then I have a crash out again or something like that. But all I know is the skill is there, and I have been in the game for 2 years, and it's just now starting to work out, and I just have to continue to be focused. That has been my main thing that I am like working towards. And the reason behind why is because there's many reasons why I want day trading to work out. Many reasons. Freedom, finally getting some money, but I also have the freedom of time. I only do a couple of trades. I only do a couple of trades, which only takes like a couple of minutes out of my day, and then I can just do whatever I want to do the rest of the day. I make my money, and then I'm out. And so far, things have been going really good, and I don't want to speak too much on it because I have to stay focused in order to, yeah. I haven't done any withdrawals yet. I'm just trying to grow my account right now so that I can be in a place where I can do withdrawals and things like that. If all goes well, I could be making full-time money from day trading this month. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it this month, but it looks like I might. not only that, but my first withdrawal. I might be able to do my first withdrawal like literally by next week, and I will be able to kind of start making some income, some consistent income this month and before I go on vacation. Fingers and toes crossed, praying to God about it, because I just really need this to work out. My life would change if this works out. So that's kind of why I've been really like I don't talk about this to anybody. Like, it's been my little dirty little secret. Like, I keep this to myself. I don't talk to my family about it. I don't tell my baby daddy about it. I don't really tell, like, I don't have many people in my life, but I don't tell nobody that I'm day trading and that I'm about to start making money doing this, because I have my reasons. And then most importantly, like, you hate to tell people good news and then like the next week you're losing, you're down, so I'm like trying to tread carefully. But we've been doing good, not only the month of March, but the month of April, we've also been doing good so far. Sure, there's a few setbacks here and there, that's trading, but for the most part, I can say it's been good. So it's really just a matter of time at this point. It's just a matter of time for this to work out, because it will work out. I just want it to work out before we go on vacation, and like in April. But at some point it will work out for sure. It's just a matter of when. I also wanted to say that I am waiting on money from a lawsuit, and I'm also waiting on more tax return money. My mom did not file my taxes for my job that I was working. She filed my other taxes for my other jobs I've been working. So my main job, I realized I'm getting a decent amount of money for taxes. So those two big payouts, they're gonna be kind of like thousands of dollars, will definitely be able to hold me over for a little bit until I can transition into day trading. And that is kind of the plan for me. It may not be the plan that people want to hear. There's always going to be people who think to themselves, you need to get a job. And I've talked about this. I've talked about why I'm not really going in that direction right now. Like, one, what's the point of me trying to get a job when I am about to go on vacation? Then I need to take that week off. So two, I'm not paying any bills right now. I do give my mom money, but I'm not paying any deep bills, so I don't have to worry about how am I going to have money for rent and things like that. Number three is, honestly, even after I come back from vacation, I don't have any interest in a job anyway, because I don't know, I want day trading to work out. I just want to start doing day trading. You know what? Whatever. I just want to transition into day trading. Getting a job is completely not in my radar anymore. If I could completely just transition into day trading, I don't want to go back to a job. The last job I worked was a wonderful job. It really was. It was a great, wonderful job. But, I don't want to go back to working a job if I can help it. It looks like day trading is going to work out for me. And so therefore, why would I would only go back to working a job if I'm really just struggling and I'm like, okay, looks like that. And that's always the way I've looked at jobs. It's like, okay, I'm struggling and this is my last resort. Getting a job is my last resort, Sorry to the people who don't want to hear that. You need to get a job. You get a job then. I've said this, even the fact that, like, even when you want a job, nobody's hiring. Nobody's trying to hire you. You know what I'm saying? I know people who've been out of jobs for, like, months at a time. Like, even when you want to go that route. But I'm telling you, I'm trying to escape the rat race, actually. I'm really trying to get out of this. Because in the grand scheme of things, to be completely honest with you, I also haven't talked about this either, but I want to get passports for myself and my kids, and I want to have a backup plan if I needed to leave the country. Honestly, if I had the means now, I probably would want to. I probably would leave the country now. Summertime would be a great time to transition because Remy wouldn't be in school. I wouldn't have to worry. But if I could leave the country, I would leave now. I live in the United States. I hate it here. I've been hated here for years. I've hated the state of this country for years. I would have left a long time ago if I could. I do think that with my family being here and with my kids, like, it would be very difficult for me to move. So unfortunately, moving is only kind of something that if things really hit the fan and I really felt like I felt a strong urge to move, I want to already have our passports together. That's why day trading is it's something I think about. You know, I don't have to worry about where I'm going to work if I moved out of the country. You know, I wouldn't have to worry about how I'm going to continue. It don't matter how much money you have saved. If you can't bring in more money, then eventually the money's going to run out. So personally, that's another reason why day trading also, once again, works out or checks out, or, you know, these are things that I think about because it's like, I can trade from anywhere in the world. You know what I'm saying? The broker that I use, I can trade from anywhere in the world. I don't have to be in the United States. So, you know, and especially with, you know, America about to go into a recession as well, is also just, once again, something I don't want to be a part of. I understand that is what is happening and what is going on. Listen, I don't want to be political. And if you want to sit here and not like me because of what I'm finna say or unfollow me or whatever, it is what it is. I didn't vote for Trump. Okay. And this country is being dragged down to the ground. It already was bad, but it's just astronomically bad. And I was all over TikTok being super political, but I was like, on YouTube, I was like, I don't want to be political. And I really am not. I'm not really finna go there. But I didn't vote for Trump. So I'm just going to leave it there. I don't care what you think about me about that. Like, I really don't care because actually, like, I don't. Never mind. Let me just keep it. Let me just keep it within. You know, I let all my frustration and retaliation out on TikTok or through my reposts. I remember I was pissed on election day. I was just pissed. But like I said, TikTok pretty much sees that side of me. On YouTube, I try to kind of keep things a certain way over here. So I won't talk more about it, but I don't want to be here, like, at all. Like, I don't want to be here. America honestly has nothing for me. Like, it's so bad to where I really wouldn't even want to get a house here. I really just would want to move. And you may even feel like, where would you want to move? I'm looking at Thailand. A lot of people are saying Thailand is nice. I don't want to live in Canada personally. And my dream would be to stay in Japan, like literally just live in Japan. My dream would be to live in Japan or Dubai. And that's like if I really was making a lot of money and if it just happened to work out. I would love to live in Japan or Dubai. I love both of those places, both of those countries. But that's a dream, and like, you know, other than that, obviously I'm still willing to stay here for now. But that is something I definitely think about. And everybody around me can just be nonchalant about everything, but I'm trying to make some real plans. Like, I'm getting our passports. I'm trying to secure my income that is international. If I move, and that's another thing. A lot of people, they're like, may want to move, but they have a good job where they are. They don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I understand that. You know what I'm saying? I understand you have a good job where you are and you don't, you know, you leave the country, you don't have your job anymore, and then like you don't even know what kind of life you can create outside of that. You know, a lot of people are so comfortable within their jobs, but to be completely honest with you guys, I have never really truly been a job person. I've either worked jobs or done side hustle income, and that's just kind of been my life, because I really just rather be doing something on my own and making my own money. Having a job was always just kind of a last resort thing for me, which I've said this before, but you know, if you thought I was the type of person that likes to work a job, I'm really not. I'm really not. I'm only willing to do that if I have to. And I get it. If I gotta do it, I will. And I even will work the really bad jobs, like if I have to, and if I don't have any money, and but truth be told, that is not my dream. That is not my desire. That's not what I want to do with my life. I don't want to build a foundation on that. Walking on thin ice at this job that don't even want to value me and promote me. That's a whole nother topic I'm not going to even get into, but I'm good on that personally. I'm good on that. And even with the state of the economy, the job market, things, and this and that, it's not a guarantee. Job security doesn't exist anymore, to be honest with you. And if you do have job security, you probably got a job a long time ago and you've been there for 10. I've seen people, though, they've been at a job for 20 years and they just now get laid off. Like, the job market is going to get even worse with a recession coming in. But I just wanted to kind of talk about my thought process. A lot of things I've been keeping to myself lately, and just, yeah, so my main thing that I've been focusing on is day trading, but it only takes a couple of minutes out the day to make my money. Like, I just did a trade today. I did literally one trade today. I made my money, and now I have the rest of the day to do what I want. The ultimate soft girl life. Like, once I start making full-time income from day trading, it's the ultimate soft girl life. Like, it's over for you guys. It's over for you hoes. And when I really get to my weight loss goals, oh, you just don't know. No, but I don't really want to laugh right now. I don't, because I still have to be very, very careful. Like, I'm not where I want to be right this moment. If I was where I wanted to be right now, I really wouldn't be sitting here. I would be out. I just told myself, when I get my first withdrawal, I'm taking myself out with my boys. Me and my boys are going out. And, like, I don't have any friends. So, like, I have a best friend. Don't get me wrong. I do have a best friend, but we barely see each other. She works a lot. And, our schedules are not. Other than that, I don't have any friends, And my sons are my friends, pretty much. And so, once I get my first withdrawal, I'm already thinking about what I would like to do, how I would like to celebrate. Because it's going to be a celebration. After 2 years of hard work, building this skill, I'm going to treat myself with my first paycheck, And, if you ever see me in a video, like going out and, having dinner with my kids and buying a little something nice, just know that day trading worked out. I mean, I pretty much will let you know, when that time comes, because honestly, I am confident enough to say that it will work out. It will 100% work out, as long as I do what I need to do, right? It will work out. It's just a matter of when. Plus, my birthday month is in May. So, like, the timing of all of this is so crucial, and that's why I've been so careful, is because I want things to work out sooner than later, because not only this vacation, but also my birthday month is next month, and I want to be able to feel secure and safe with the money that I'm making for my birthday. However, like I mentioned, I'm getting money from a lawsuit that happened like 2 years ago. I don't know when I'm getting paid for that, but I know it's settled finally. And I'm also getting my tax return money, so that is also money that will kind of hold me over until day trading does end up really working out. And that's the plan. And once day trading starts working out and I start making full-time income, that is just what I'm going to continue to do for at least the near future. for the foreseeable future. That's my plan. It's just really transition into day trading. And yeah. So I love to yap. You know, I love to just come on YouTube and just talk about my feelings, because I just feel like people just don't be caring about my feelings unless it's me talking on YouTube. So I don't know. I don't know. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. And that's the thing. Once I start really making money with day trading, all of this would be worth it. Everything, every step of the way, it'll be worth it. I'm just hoping and praying there's not a crash out. Like, I'm hoping and praying. Because the only way that I won't be a profitable trader is if I mess up, if I lose my mind, if I crash out. That's why I have to be so level-headed with every trade that I take. The skill is there. Like, I know what I'm doing, but still, I have lost money in the past. Very recently, I've lost $200 from my own stupid decisions that I knew not to take. You know what I'm saying? So I've had to, and that's the thing. If I'm being completely honest and transparent, let's be honest and transparent for a second. I flipped $200 to $400, and I would have been at $500. And at this right now, I would have been at 1,000. I would be, you know, full time at even now. But I screwed up. I screwed up for Remy's birthday weekend. Losing days happen. I should have just allowed it to happen. But that Sunday, like, I had 3 losing days in a row. Now that I know what I know now, I would have handled the situation differently. But that Sunday, I started trying a bunch of new different things. I started crashing out, and I lost. If I was at $400, I lost $300. So now, you know, for the past 2 weeks, I have been picking up the pieces and growing my account back. I've been growing it right back. So once again, the skill is there. I've been able to grow it right back. But that was devastating. And it's just like, that's why I don't like to really talk about this too much, because it's like, it takes such a long time to get back to where I need to be. That's why I'm trying to focus on growing my account, because once it gets to a certain point, you can make bigger trades and blah, 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 blah. But at the time, I could only do $10 trades, and it was just like, I had to slowly pull my account back up, and it was just really stressful, and I don't like doing that. If I stay level-headed and I just do what I need to do, I can just simply get to where I need to go. And that's what I'm really hoping that I can do. I really just hope. Because in this world, we just got to do the best that we can to make it, truly. And that's what I'm trying to do. So, I don't know. So yeah, I guess I will let you go. I think I've said everything I needed to say for the moment. If there's anything else I need to say, then I'll add it to this video. But I think this video is pretty long. Like I said, I like to talk. Not really. Like, if you ever know me or see me in person, you'd be like, she's so quiet. Like, but in reality, I love to talk. It's just that if I'm quiet around you, I'm probably not comfortable around you. So, you know. Anyway. All right. Okay, you guys, I just wanted to do kind of a part 2, because I was just kind of thinking about how I do feel that, like, I feel like one of those people who I finally feel like a part of my life is like money is being attracted to me. I'm trying to word this the best way. My mind has been really jittery lately, but money is attracted to me. I attract money. Money is not hard to, like, it just, because I'm getting money from this lawsuit, I'm getting tax return money, I'm getting side hustle money, day trading's about to work out. I just feel like right now I'm kind of attracting a lot of money my way. Maybe not a lot, but a lot for me, right? And I've never really kind of felt that way. Like, I always hear people talk about that, but I never really felt like I could relate to that. Plus, I mainly trust in God more than anything. But I just kind of wanted to throw that out there because that is literally my life. I'm not going to sit here and be negative about my life. I always think about high vibrational things. I'm always thinking about my plans and the things I want to do in life. And I'm always thinking about, like, even the content that I consume content of people living good lives and things like that because I want to attract that. I try to surround myself in nice places. You guys may notice that I like to visit nice houses and I like to go to nice places and be surrounded by nice places, and that is simply because I'm trying to attract that into my life. I think that even just subconsciously, you know, when you just consume and surround yourself around, you know, my life, I'm going to have a good life, and it is coming to me soon. I'm going to have a good life. And this is, once again, I trust and believe in God. Like, I'm not sitting here wanting to practice something bad or anything. But I guess what I'm just trying to say is, yeah, I just feel like I am in a period of my life where I'm hoping that I can transition into something good, and I'm just hoping that this is one of the last vlogs you see of me, like, not being successful or something. I don't know how to explain this. I want to be successful, you guys. I want to be successful. I do want to live a good life. I do want to make a lot of money, and there's a lot of things I want to do in this world, and it's just like money can help me do that. Making, you know, I want my kids to go to private school and like blah 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 blah, you know, like that's kind of down the line, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I think about that. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm bored. Right now I'm in a period of time in my life where I am bored, so I have nothing but time to think. All I can do is just think right now, and I'm constantly thinking about positive things. I'm thinking about how I'm going to be successful soon with day trading, and me attracting this money to me most recently, I feel like is another sign that this is going to work out. And also, today was a really good day in the market. Well, it really wasn't. What I'm trying to say is, it was a really bad day in the market, but I got my profit. I traded earlier when I was making this video earlier, but I traded a little bit later, and boy, it was crazy, but we secured some profit, and so I'm even up more today. So I'm so happy. I have a goal I'm trying to hit, and we're halfway there. We are officially halfway to my goal, and the slowest half is already, you know, the hardest and the slowest half is already finished. So now the second half is just going to be super quick and easy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, would you rather get through the hard part first or the easy part? Well, there is no choice here. You have to get through the hard part before you get to the easy part. But, you know, I just wanted to throw that out there. I think about successful things. I like to be surrounded in nice areas. I like to go to nice places, nice houses, tour apartments, go to nice areas of town, like watch creators who live their dreams and do amazing things. Like, that's just what that is. That's just what that is. And I'm not really, like, I don't have any friends or people that I hang out with, so there's nobody ruining my high vibrational energy right now. There's nobody, like, I don't really love negative people. Like, I get it, but I need to be around positivity. Like, I need to right now. In order for me to get out of my situation, I need to be around positivity. And there's certain people in my life, in the past at least, who have been very negative. And you, like, if you're not careful, negative people will drag you down. You're already trying to just get out. But hanging around negative people is going to do nothing but drag you down with them. You can't elevate people a lot of times. A lot of times it's easier for people to drag you down. back to their level. So sometimes if it's just you doing your own thing, that's why I keep my journey to myself. And most importantly, God is with me. I feel God's presence around me. Even right now, I feel God's presence around me. And I felt that God was pushing me towards day trading and telling me to come back to it, and that I can do wonderful things because of the money that I can make with day trading. So this is just the beginning. I ain't gonna go too deep into it. I just wanted to talk about that, but yeah. It is so nice today. It's been so nice lately, like just in general. I always like to come outside and sit outside, and then the beautiful leaves, like it has just been so beautiful outside. And I just like to come and sit out on the porch and just be outside and think.